My first memory of T was when I showed up on campus for my first summer, and I was crying in my dorm room because my parents had just left me, and I literally maybe shed 3 tears before she knocked on my door and was like, okay, let's go to the docks. I wiped my tears. I was like, this girl, I've heard she's pretty tough, so I kind of just suck it up pretty fast.
It was at camp when I was 17, I think. We were both going for the same ball and we both missed it, and she screamed at me, but she screamed Haley. And I was like, my name is not Haley. And she was like, bah! And she swore a little bit, and she was like, I knew your name was Bates. I don't know why I'm calling you Haley.
I think I remember playing T back in club, so Spry versus Munciana. And she was always the one talking across the net, always getting chatty with the other team and just challenging other people both on her team and on the court. It was super annoying to play against, but I love playing with her now because then now she does it to the other team.
This girl that I look up to, she's one of the best players in our club, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't. It was just an immediate fear of her. And then soon after, I ended up trying out for her same team, and I made the team, and immediately she just welcomed me with open arms. And I knew that that person that I experienced my first time wasn't really who she is. That's just her competitive nature, and that's how intense she is.
After I transferred, we played open gym, and I was on her team. I was serving. I served my jump up, and I hit Katie Cavaz in her chest, and she kind of fell down. And I apologized to the net. I was like, I'm sorry, Katie. And then T came up to me and she was yelling at me, you cannot do that. You cannot be sorry, you just aced her. So, I mean, I wasn't sorry that I aced her, but I was sorry that I hit her. So.
I've known her since she was real young and went and watched her practice when she was real young. Didn't get a chance to see much of her practicing because her little sister Jenny kept wanting to pepper with me when I was sitting there watching. But you could tell that there was a special competitor, a great talent, and somebody that loved playing the game. You could tell from real early ages she's gonna have a great career.
I think T is very different on and off the court.
On the court, she's very competitive and very focused all the time, and she really wants to be the person that kind of riles everyone up and gets them ready to compete. And off the court, I would say she's just a really great friend, and she really truly cares about all of her teammates, and she has a really big heart.
She's just such an energetic person. She brings her smile and her energy to the court every single day. And I just love how she inspires other people, how she motivates us.
Her skills have continued to get better because she works at them. You know, she loves to be in the gym, and so you've seen a player that has grown. You've seen a competitor that has learned to kind of harness those competitive instincts, and somebody who's a great teammate. She's somebody that wants to help others and cares about her teammates, and passion that she has for being on the court and being around people that are in the battle with her. It just gets stronger and stronger as she's gotten older.
On the court, I think her legacy would definitely be just her grit and her tenacity and her fire. Kelly always talks about that inner fire, and nobody has that more than T.
When you're talking about changing, getting a culture to where it is, she was very, very instrumental in embracing the hard, and to be able to do that, you've got to love it. And I don't know if anybody loves playing the game and loves competing more than Taylor Morey.
She's a competitor, so when things aren't being as lively as they should be in the gym, that's probably when I'll think of T as to where she would make the difference. And she's just really the glue to this team, I think.
She is very big on holding people accountable. I think that next year, if at any time we aren't holding each other accountable, that's going to be one of the things that Taylor Morey wouldn't have allowed this to happen in practice, and Taylor Morey wouldn't allow this to go on for this long in practice, or Taylor Morey would have made the change right away, and she would have put her heart and soul out.
I think when people talk about Taylor Morey, it's going to be she went 100% every single day. She did what was best for the team, and she was just a hardcore competitor.
I feel like just the teammate that she is, how she has everybody's back no matter what, and if she messes up, she immediately takes that onto herself, and she's like, I will be better for you guys. It's not selfish. She's the most selfless person I've ever met, so that's really a big thing with her.
People might say that T would never have let that ball hit the floor, or T would never have missed that dig, or things like that. But I think for me, it's more like T would never have let her teammates down. She's always there covering. She cares about her teammates, and that is where I think her grit comes from, because she wants to be the best for all her teammates that are out there on the floor with her.
I really want to thank her for helping me, like on the court, off the court, anything I ever had questions about, she was always there for me.
I would thank T for help shaping me into the kind of player that I've become today. She made me a lot tougher, and she made me a lot better teammate just by kind of how she exemplified herself in my life. And I just think she was such a great friend to me off the court that it really made our relationship grow, and I'm really gonna miss her next year.
I mean, I want to thank T for everything that she's given me and helped me with. She's helped me become a better leader, because I take things from her that I think she does a great job of and kind of put that into my game. And just being a steady piece on our team. I know that when I look to her on the court, she's going to give me a little point, or she's just going to look at me with her eyes and just know that we're together in this. And I just, I'm so grateful for her and all that she's been a part of with this team.
Having her by my side makes things a lot easier, so I just thank her for just being like my role model and being the person who pushed me to where I am today.
Thank you for inspiring me to be the player that I am today, and to continue to be better in all aspects of life, on the court and off the court, and just for being a friend and just making my first year as a Badger amazing.
Thank you, T, for being here. You made my journey really exciting being here as a Badger. I love you.
Thank you, T, for the amazing experience of being able to live with you this last year. You were my family on campus, and I'm gonna miss you.
I would thank T for always supporting me when I needed it most. She knows that I don't have the most self-confidence at times, and she's always there to build me up. So thank you, T. I'm really gonna miss you. Don't leave us.